Hey my gorgeous Sagittariuses. So before I start, I need to ask you all a favour. I'm on the beg. So there is a new feature on YouTube. So again, I'll just say like, share, subscribe please, because I always forget to say that. Hit the bell if you want to be notified of when I upload more content. But there's a new feature on YouTube and I think you can use it 3 times a week. So if you like a video, it now gives you the option to harp that video. So if you do feel like my videos are worthy of harping, it's a new option for small channels to be put out there a bit more. I'd be so grateful if you could use that use a harp on me. So I am recording these in the eclipse energies, so I'm using my empowerment deck, the one that I published a few years ago. So let's have a look what we've got for my Saggies. We've got knowledge. This week, some kind of lesson or wisdom is coming into play. I feel like it's something that you learned a while ago, but you will be reminded of why you learned that lesson. Something could be coming back around and then you see it completely different. You're like, been there before. I've heard this before. Do you know what I mean? There's something popping up. Something could test your boundaries, but I feel like wisdom and knowledge is working for you this week. God, lots of people have had this now. Leo, Capricorn, you, can't remember who else, has had this in the challenging energies. It's time to think big. It's time to think about your desires. Some of my Saggies, though, could be thinking about going back to school, back to higher levels of learning, that type of thing, in order to get your dream life, the dream that you think that you want. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm manifesting this. I kind of want to say as well, don't put a pause on that due to age. Maybe you're feeling, oh, I'm too old to do that, or, you know, to learn new things and stuff like that. But it's how you want your life, how you desire your life to look. How do you desire your future to look? You're learning new things, but there's old lessons coming back around for my Saggies this week as well. You've got to think, it's a week where you've got to focus on your desires. Let's have a look why it's coming around now. Spell checking and dictionaries. I don't know why. So you may be sending off important emails or that type of thing. Like there's something worded and it needs to be spell checked. Dictionaries. Use different words to pass a message. There's different ways of saying things. I think that's the wisdom. If you are writing something, you may actually start channeling. So Spirit might give you the words that you need and you're like, whoa, I won't usually use that word. Do you know what I mean? It's for a reason. Yeah, you're getting creative. You're getting creative. Why is it coming round? We've got the sacral chakra, which is your womb, your sexual organs, but it is the chakra of creation, and we've got manifesting. So again, it's the hands I'm looking at, and I want to put a pen in the hands, even though, I mean spiritually, it could just be like, you know, you may be on a text message or an email typing away, that type of thing, but it's something to do with the hands sending the signal, I was going to say small signal then. Sending the signal, letting someone know where you are, letting someone know, look, I'm here, I'm perfect for this job or whatever. Your wisdom gets you somewhere this week. The things you know and the things that you're open to learning. And that is literally putting the key in the door to your manifestations this week. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're opening a door. We've got a leap of faith. If you can have that leap of faith within yourself and within the universe to trust that you are worthy of this outcome that you really, really want, that key slides in no problem and that door opens. But it's going to take you to have a leap of faith in yourself, Sag, to open that door. There's something behind that door that is so much bigger and brighter, and it's helping you manifest your true desires. But you've got to have that power to shove that key in that lock, to find it. We've got Lilith coming out now. Lilith's in the house. We all know I love Lilith. Lilith is that power of I will go my own way, I will do what is right for me, I am not being told what to do or not being led down a road that doesn't feel right for me. I'm trusting in my intuition. I know how my life wants to feel, and I know where I might not know exactly where I need to be, but I trust that I can get to where I need to be. I trust that I am strong enough and powerful enough to manifest my desires. I feel like there's a bit of rebel in you this week, Sag. So there could be other people like that. No, don't be stupid. You can't do that. And you're like, I'll show you. You know, it's like, I'm not even going to argue it. I'm just going to go and do it. I like that energy. Stand out of the crowd. Yeah, because you're opening up more options. You've got choices in directions. You might feel like you're going into this week and everything's just on one long road and it's just like kind of going forward. But then it's like, no, why can't I chase my dreams? Why am I stuck in this relationship? Or why am I trauma bonded to that person from the past? There's got to be more to life. There's got to be more to life. Yeah, there is. If you have that faith in yourself to get that key, use that wisdom, use those past lessons and say no to things that don't serve you and say yes to things that are coming in. You've got to say yes in order to get it. Otherwise, it just bounces back off. Your power this week is the root chakra. It's to stay grounded. It's to stay grounded while all this energy is going off. Because when things are coming in and we're manifesting and there's so many things sort of coming in, we could be like, especially if you've been in that energy of, or if something good comes in, something's going to ruin it, or something's going to go wrong. We've got to stay grounded. We can't think like that, Sagittarius, this week. Can't think like that this week because you're being asked to push them doors open. The outside influence is we have got soul sisters. You've got good people around you. You've got, I feel like some of the options or some of the directions, Sagittarius, will actually be taking you to your soul family, your soul sisters, your soul brothers, people who are your person. So yes, you keep your independence of Lilith, but then what did Lilith do? She went and found her sisters, Kelly, Kate, you know. You find your people. So you may feel like you've been going through life on your own and you just never fitted in. And it's like you just want to be around people who you fit in. It's coming. Because Spirit's hope for you, we've got the third eye. You finally see the bigger picture. You finally see that's why. This is why I've always felt like this. This is why I felt like I've never fitted in. This is why in past relationships it's just never felt like, because this is what I needed. Could be soulmate. Oh, there is a temptation coming in though. There's a fiery temptation coming in. It's almost like, are you ready to accept this, or are you going to go to the old ways? Are you going to go back to what put you in this place, or are you going to allow Spirit to lead you to the thing that is more organic, more natural? You're going to be tested this week. Use that wisdom. Use them past lessons. I'm telling you, Sag. I love it. Let me know in the comments below what happens. I am intrigued. See you next week. Bye.